Let's get over to Payton on more on what we can expect here weather-wise.
Yeah, you know, we've been avoiding all that rough weather, at least for the tornadoes. And Leslie, they've got another big severe weather outbreak. I think Saturday could be one of the biggest days yet, and that's saying something. This has been just an unbelievable stretch of severe weather the past month or so. So Kansas into Oklahoma Saturday. If you're heading that way, you've got to watch the forecast. For us, though, we're staying hot, mostly dry. It looks like summer. We've got pop-up clouds trying to develop into pop-up showers, but that heat ridge is really dominating our atmosphere, so it's pushing down on those clouds and they're not able to grow into big thunderstorms. So we're mostly dry, and I tell you what, current feel-like temperatures, it's starting to feel like summer, mid-90s this afternoon with that heat index from 95 in Kenner to 98 in Raceland. Thibodaux feels like 99. Where's the place to be this time of year? Right along the coast. Heat index numbers are in the 80s thanks to our water temperatures in the 80s. So the rest of today, hot, will be near 90 degrees, but feeling near the mid to upper 90s. Tonight's warm and muggy. Will stay in the upper 70s here on the South Shore, low 70s on the North Shore. A sprinkle possible tonight, but not much rain in the forecast at all. We're just staying hot in the 90s all the way through next week. Monday, Memorial Day, a high of 93. That would tie the old record, so we'll see if we touch that. And then next week, we're going to hang out still in the upper 80s and low 90s. So no big relief coming. This heat ridge causing major problems for Mexico. They've had a deadly heat wave at that over the past week or so. They've got a whole nother week. So that's where the worst of it's going to be. And then the storms are on the north side of that ridge up into the plains. So that's where severe weather is worse. For us, we're right on the edge that we're feeling more of the control of that ridge, once again pressing down in the atmosphere. Record-breaking temperatures all along the coastal areas and inland areas of Mexico over the next week or so. Let's talk about hurricane season. We touched on this off the top of the show. NOAA released their outlook. Colorado State released it last month, and they are both calling for an extremely active hurricane season, both on par with totals of named storms up to 25 from NOAA, 8 to 13 hurricanes, 4 to 7 major hurricanes. You can see those are above our average numbers. And yes, last year was a busy season, but a lot of them stayed out in the waters. They didn't impact many portions of the U.S. here. So you can have a busy season as long as they stay out to water. You think it's quiet. We'll hope that happens, but there's no guarantee. One of the big reasons we think this could be one of the busiest on record, our water temperatures are unbelievable, and I'm not being dramatic here. We did not cool off through the winter months and into spring. In fact, the water temperatures out here in this corridor right in here, there's the Caribbean islands and then into the main development region. These are water temperatures we typically see in mid-August. So our May water temperatures are similar to what we see in the peak of hurricane season or the busiest part. So that is a giant indicator to forecasters that this could very well be active. We've also got La Nina developing. That means less wind shear. You factor all that together, you're checking all the ingredient boxes for an extremely active season. So we prepare no matter what, and we just hope we get lucky this year. By the way, the tropics Hurricane Center is tracking a very weak disturbance. There's not much to it. It's going to be lifting south of Bermuda in the next couple of days. 10% chance it becomes something subtropical or tropical. It's not going to amount to much, but it is that reminder, and you're probably sick of hearing it. Hurricane season's here. We just hope you're getting ready just in case. Hot temperatures all the way through our 7-day forecast. We've reached that portion of the year. You're not going to find any nice cold fronts to bring any major relief. We're going to be hot and muggy in the 90s, feeling nearly like 100s for the weekend, and then a few thunderstorms possible by later Monday and Tuesday. Right now, I don't have a washout, though, in the forecast. The marine forecast looking good here. The next 3 days, south winds at 10 knots. That chop will be light to smooth, whether you're in the Gulf or in the lakes or the Mississippi Sound. Your pressure's at 30 inches. High tide's going to happen through the daytime here at about 2 o'clock for the lakes. Your low tide will happen later on this evening, and if you've been watching our water temperatures, the lakes in the low 80s and the Gulf is now in the low 80s as well.